there Year 2, it's Miss Hat here, and now I'm here today just to introduce your task for the day, just because it needs a little bit of explaining. So, over the last few weeks we've been looking at our story Meerkat Mail with our character Sunny, and he has been on lots of journeys around the continent of Africa and even a few islands off the continent of Africa, including the island Madagascar. Now today you are going to map Sunny's journey around Africa when he visited all his friends and family. You must try to include the key places that he went to, and also along the way actually add in and write down some of the key adjectives as well, just to remind yourselves of those really, really fancy words. But this is the bit that I need to explain. At the end you need to leave 2 gaps for your own ideas, and we're going to add this in tomorrow to your story map tomorrow, okay? If you need to listen to the story again, I've still got the link available. It's up on YouTube on our school storytelling channel, so do make sure you have a look at it if you need reminding. But I have got an example here, so I will talk you through each one just to give you a reminder of where he went, and then obviously I've left my gap in the middle. So my story starts off with Sunny in the Kalahari Desert, and I've got all of the mounds that his family live in. We've got the umbrella to keep them cool. We've got all the little meerkats playing in the sun, and there's Sunny on his way with his packed bag. Then we come to the edge of the Kalahari Desert where he visits his Uncle Bob, the mongoose family, and their theory is to run and hide. Now Sunny likes to eat lots of delicious scorpions, so we need to make sure that we add in some of those key words. So I might add in some key words. I might put in delicious. I wonder what other words Sunny might use to describe the scorpions. I might write tasty. And I know some of you will say to me, Miss Hut, the word scrumptious, because that has come from our enormous crocodile. So they don't have to be words from the story, you could just make up some of your own ones as well. Then we go to where the termite mounds are, where his cousins Scratch and Mitch are. And here they are. But Sunny gets tickled by all the termites, and he's not so sure about that. So he might say tickled. I wonder what other words might use to describe those termites. Maybe creepy. Maybe you could also describe what it's like. It's probably very hot and dry there as well. Okay, next up we go to his cousin Edward, who lives on the farm. Now I wonder if you can remember why Sunny really, really liked that farm. What were there lots of that he liked to taste? The eggs. Oh, he loved eating those eggs. So I might use some more adjectives to describe. So I might still use the word delicious, but if I came to write my word, I would not use delicious twice. Delicious, scrumptious, tasty. I'll let you think of some more words. Now once he's visited his cousin Edward, he then goes to the rainforest where his cousins Mildred and Frank live. Now if it's a rainforest, I wonder what words might be used to describe it. Wow. Wet, I can hear you say. Soggy, maybe the ground, because it's very, very wet, might be quite damp as well. So some words to describe that rainforest. Next, he then goes across the sea to Madagascar to his Auntie Bee's. But when he arrives, what happened? Now I shaded the island in to give you a clue with some just little beady eyes. It was really dark. So I'm going to use some words, thinking about how Sunny might be feeling. Maybe it was dark, scary, lonely. I wonder how else he might have felt. I'll let you have a little think. And the last one on my story map is Great Aunt Flo's. Now she lived in a marsh, and he said it was very boggy. He wasn't very impressed by this point. I think you can probably guess the pattern along the story. Started off great, and then on each stop that he went to, it gradually got worse and worse. And by the end, Sunny was so fed up, he wanted to go back home. So it was boggy, damp, mucky, and obviously you can add in some adjectives. And then you need to make sure you leave space for 2 more ideas, and this is what you're going to do tomorrow. So today, Year 2, you are going to do your own story map. Obviously, if you just want to print off my one and just add on your adjectives, I'm more than happy for you to do that as well. If you want to design your own one, you absolutely can. Add in your adjectives and make sure you leave space for tomorrow's lesson. Send any work through that you have done, and I can't wait to see it. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.